Good evening. Welcome to Focus with Tim Thomas. I'm your host, Tim Thomas, and you are joining us for the Hopkins County Regional Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Today we have with us Ms. Marion Miller, who is CEO and owner of Complete Marketing Resources here in Madisonville, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me, Tim.
We're really glad to have you, and it's just good for us to be able to spotlight some of the great things that you're doing here in our community. Tell us a little bit about when you got started in the business.
Well, in June of 2011, I decided to open up a marketing company that would allow businesses to have an online virtual marketing company that they could have opportunity to save money, streamline their expenses, and still make themselves available to the opportunities online.
And tell us, know that you're doing some great things. You have just purchased a very large building here in the city of Madisonville. Tell us where that is and how the renovations are going with that.
Talking about my Wattle School building, I love it.
Yes.
So Wattle School was built in 1911, and it's a 22,000 square foot facility sitting on 2 acres in downtown Madisonville. And we purchased that so that we can renovate it and put a co-working space in it and put our offices in it as well. And we're glad to do that here in Hopkins County, Madisonville, Kentucky.
When you talk about marketing resources and that type of thing, there's a great need for that.
Absolutely. So when you look at it as a whole, what would be interesting to you is to find out that when I built the company, it was originally thought we would just have customers here in Hopkins County and the area here locally, and we did that for quite some time. Then I decided that we had a niche for the automotive industry. And I looked at Jasper engines and transmissions specifically because we had some customers that had Jasper engines and transmissions as a product, and we used their co-op to utilize their space. And we thought, why not? Why not build them some pieces that would make that space more enhanced? Why not talk to Jasper engines and build a more specific platform for them specifically? Why not go visit them and see what else we could do? Why not look at partnering with them and see what else we could do? And I'm proud to say that, a couple years later, we are now their partner. We're now their facilitator. We're now the person that they go to, that they recommend for their websites, for their marketing, for their partnership. And in 2016, I spent about 30 weeks in the field visiting with their shops, visiting with their reps, doing seminars for their shops across the nation. And we have a very good handle on the automotive industry, and we're coast to coast.
Wow. And Marion, of course, you're no stranger to our listening audience and to the community as a whole, and even outside the community. And when you talk about being able to bring this business and to bring it into fruition, what even gave you the idea of wanting to do this?
Well, I've done a lot of marketing, done a lot of website design. I've done a lot of online endeavors. I did radio for some time. I did marketing for a bank. I did marketing for Hudson Automotive here in Madisonville. I actually did iSurf, started the company here, and found out really quickly that online was a huge market. It could be global. When CNN called us and said, they wanted to use the piece that we did on Patrick Rudd, found out just how quickly we could be international even. It was a great opportunity to kind of open up your mind as to what could be available to you. So I looked at doing marketing as on the one level of just locally, just doing that. I thought, why not make it larger? Why not do website design and marketing and Google My Business and Google Ads and Facebook Ads and looking at it as a virtual marketing partner for these shops and for other businesses in different areas, different endeavors. And so when I thought in that global space, it seemed so easy. And to me today it still seems easy. I mean, other people don't think it's as easy as it is, but it really is when you look at it and say, okay, if I'm that company and I have their needs, I have their goals, I have their opportunity, I have their business structure, what would I do if it was my money? What would I do if I had their goals? What would I do if I had what they have now? How can I streamline their expenses? How can I look at what they do and enhance what they have? Sometimes it wasn't an option for them to go with us as a partner. Sometimes I took what they had and said, hey, here's your list of things you need to change on what you're doing currently. You don't need us, you need to change what you have in this manner and form. And that's why Jasper Engines and I partner so well together, because I look at what's best for the customer, not what's best for my pocket.
Right. What's really exciting about this is that you have a passion for it.
I do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
And it just shows, it just comes through. So when you have a passion for this type of endeavor, it makes it that much more fun.
It is a lot of fun for me, and I like to tell people it's got to be a win-win-win. So it's got to be a win for everybody involved. It's got to be a win for the goals for the company or for whoever's doing it, and it's got to be a win for what the ethics of the piece is. So your goals and your ethics have got to be part of it as well. If those three pieces are not in place, then you don't have anything. There's no reason to be in business. And if you have all those pieces in place, it's a lot of fun. It's fruitful, and it will multiply, as you call it.
Yes.
So the question is not always why. The question should always be why not. If you have those pieces in play, if you truly care about what you do, if you truly care about what you want to accomplish, and you have the right ethics in place, why can't you do something? Why not do it? Why not set your goals out there? Unless your goals are in conflict with what is right and true, you can accomplish anything you want to, regardless of where you live.
True. When we talk about this and reach out, give us some idea of some of the incentives that you may have for your customers.
My customers right now are just typically, the biggest incentive for them is finding someone that they can reach out to and call. My customers are typically afraid to be online because they don't know anything about that business.
Yes.
So if you look at a normal shop owner or a normal business owner of any kind, they do what they've always done because they don't know how to do anything outside that routine. They spend what they've always spent because they don't know any different than that. So when someone comes on board and says, hey, I don't care about what you spend with me, I care about what you're doing. And by the way, you don't have to spend that, put that money back in your pocket, that's where it belongs. That's not normal for anybody to hear that. So whenever they find that out and they're allowed to spend less money and they're encouraged to spend less money, that's the incentive part of it for them. And then they find out someone's going to facilitate that spending for them by taking care of their co-op, taking care of other pieces for them, making their life easy. That's an incentive for them as well. So the way we incent our customers basically is by making their life easier, making it very easy for them to contact us if they need something. So all my customers have my cell phone number, which is not normal in this environment. Because if they need me, they have that phone number. You know, so they do call me when they don't need me sometimes, but typically if they need me, they get in touch with me. I don't care if I'm horseback riding up a mountain, which has always shocked the crap out of everybody. Like, what are you doing? What's that noise? Galloping up a mountain? They're like, I'll call you back. No, just give me 5 seconds. I'll be good. Just give me a minute. You know. So that's the incentive for the customer, is to find someone that truly engages with what their thought processes and their goals are. It's not about what I care about. It's about, hey, it's all about you. That's the incentive.
Yes. What a great incentive that is, you know.
It's the best incentive.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win-win.
It really is.
It's a three-way win, and that's what it has to be for me.
Yes.
And that's the way I've always done business. Since I came to Madisonville in 1994, it's always been, you know, what's good for everybody. And it's always been, if I say something, by God, I'll do it. And no matter what it takes, it's what I'll do, you know, and that's been my thought process. And to me, it's the natural way of things. It's the way it should be for everybody, actually.
It really should be.
And that's the reason why I was gifted with the purchase of Wattle School, because I wanted to renovate that building so badly. It was ridiculous.
Right.
Dr. Lee gave me that building, and he said, okay, here, I'll sell it to him. Like, he said, are you sure? I said, yes, please, 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 please. I didn't even ask how much it was. I just said, be nice. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I'm sure. I really want the building, please. And now we're renovating it, and we had the first wing open of it. We're going to move into the cafeteria area and make an event center and a professional kitchen out of that section of that area there. And then we'll go to the 1911 section of it, and we're going to make a basketball court for the kids to play on where the tennis courts were. There'll be additional parking when we have an event center. It's just going to be amazing. It's a gift for me to have it and be able to use it, which to me is fascinating.
And the final analysis is also a gift to the community.
It is, but it's more a gift for me.
Yeah.
I bought it for my birthday. I did.
Let's just keep
it
real.
My birthday 2 years ago. It's my gift to me. And so by token of that, it's a gift to everybody else, because I love it, the fact that it's going to be renovated and gift to the community too, because, you know, my gift is to give, not to get a lot of times, because my theory's always been that you get more when you give. You know, to me, if you expect to get anything in life, by God, you should give 5 times what you give.
Right.
It's the natural order of things. If you constantly give, then you should, at some point in time, you're going to get something back, and that's the natural order of things, but you don't ever expect anything back. If you go through life expecting something back, shame on you. You know, you should give just to give. You know, because one of these days you're going to die, and if you expect people to come over and say, "Oh, thank you, Jesus," that's not going to happen. I mean, the best thing you can do is give and expect to go upstairs.
That's right. So it's all about leaving footprints
It's all about
that are positive footprints for others.
It's all about internal satisfaction, making sure that you feel good when you go to bed at night. You can sleep when you go to sleep. You can close your eyes saying, I didn't do anything wrong today. I don't feel ashamed of anything I've done today. I feel good about what I did today. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that today. Tomorrow, I'll try to do better. If I can do that every day, I feel good.
It's great.
And as a result of that, I've got an international company that's coast to coast, and I've got great partnerships, and I'm blessed.
Blessed.
I'm very blessed, and I did it in Madisonville, and by God, you can do it too. Anybody can do what they want to do if they just put their mind to it, if they allow themselves the opportunity to say, why not? So I'm that example that says, do it. If you want to do it, set your goals. Say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, and get there. It's easy.
It is. It is.
If 1 foot, as I told my daughter as I walked through Waddle School when it was full of hospital beds and peeling paint and water, and she's like, oh, I can't go down there, I'm scared. I'm like, it's easy. Just go through the middle right here. We're going to take the paint off the walls, take the drop ceiling out, put new windows in, paint the walls, put some more flooring in it. Bam, it's done. Suck, as my mom used to say. She's like, it's not possible. I'm like, yeah, right, Mom, right. Oh my God. You bought this? I'm like, yes, isn't it cool? She's like, not so much. It's like that horse I bought years ago. You said she's a pound pony. You came back and she's like, who's that good looking horse? I said, that's my pound pony. Everything's got beauty in it.
Right. So when is the completion date for?
You can't be asking me that. If I had my way, I'd been in it last year on my birthday, so this year on my birthday. So I'm hoping that I've got people booking it already for next year for a reunion in July. So as far as the event center, so the event center's next. It won't take as long as the rest because the roof's already on it, the AC already works in there. So
and the event center will seat how many?
190 people.
Wow.
That's what the specs say. I don't see I can put that many chairs in that sucker, but it says 190 people. So I expect less seating, but more live bodies can get into it. And so we'll see how much we can actually seat in there once I get all the stuff out there. I told Dr. Lee not to get in a hurry to get the stuff out because he's been so gracious, so kind, so easy to work with. He's been awesome. Him and his wife are phenomenal people. If you see them, pat them on the back, give them a hug, say thank you for letting Marion have the school on her birthday. Thank you for giving that birthday gift. Awesome.
A great birthday gift.
It was awesome.
It really is.
I'm pretty excited.
What would you like to leave with our listening audience as you talk about your business? And of course, we'll put it on the screen, but to get in contact with you.
Well, we are at Waddle School. It now has an address for the first time in all its history. It's 123 Waddle Avenue, and you're welcome to come by and tour the building and facility. We will have some co-working space available in that facility soon, which means that think of it as an all-inclusive resort. For businesses. We'll have some event space available, and I will have a professional kitchen in that space at some point in time. Now, if some lovely person wants to take over that professional kitchen and utilize it, that'll be great because I can't cook. Just so you know.
So your husband does all the cooking?
He does all the cooking,
Gotcha.
and that people think that's much safer, and they're correct. Because other than a pizza, I cannot cook anything. Literally, potatoes catch on fire in the microwave. It's very, very bad. We do website design and marketing there. We do. Actually, the Sheriff's Department won the top 20 in the nation for government websites. Just so you know. So we have our Sheriff's Department here did very, very well. It was an accident. We turned it in and won top 20 in the nation. Department of Health and Human Resources, Department of Labor was in that top 20 with us. So in 2016, our Sheriff's Department rocked on. They did great. So we do some other stuff here in the local area, but we're well known for our automotive industry sites. But we've done McCoy, we've done the city, which we don't do right now, the county. We've done some things of that nature. So we do marketing, and talking to us is free. So give us a call if you have any questions or any issues, and we would love to talk to you.
Wonderful. Appreciate you being on our Business Spotlight.
I appreciate you having us.
Appreciate all that you have done, all you're doing, and all you're going to do for our community.
Thanks.
We've been talking with Marion Miller, who is the CEO and owner of the Complete Marketing Resources. We encourage you to stop by, see her, give her a call, be a part of the great things that are taking place down at the new Waddle Avenue building. I think you will really be impressed by what you see. And if you would like to have Marion come out and you spoke at Kiwanis.
I did.
If you'd like to come out and have her speak about some of the things that are taking place, just give you a call.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
On behalf of the Hopkins County Regional Chamber of Commerce, and we encourage you to go down to Center Street and visit their office and see some of the great things that are taking place at the Chamber. We encourage you to do so. Thank you for being with us, and have a good evening.